rotate, something like that. Okay, for this one, let's edit. Edit joint and then change to ganon ulit. Wait. And as the finishing touch, so this is the expected movement of the component, of the assembly. What I've done is right click on the joint and then if I were to just simply choose animate joint, only this one will move and the matching component. But if I were to use animate model, all the joints will simultaneously activate.
So cool.
Alright, so since we have already built this assembly, of course don't forget to save. This is just your project 11, and then for the finishing touches, you've mentioned already color. Let me remove this portion since we don't need that anymore. For the color, let's go to render. So this would be the setup that is mostly needed. The default is steel, black steel. As you can see, shadows already show under render setup. And under the setup tab, we can find appearance, scene settings, decal, that's this. Some sort of texture, but I don't usually use that. So let's first start with physical materials. If you have just started using one, sometimes the physical materials available for you are in this form. Wait. There should be a downward arrow. So I downloaded everything. Huh? I think I have already downloaded everything. So something like that. Ang pangit. Oh. So since you copied these components, whatever you do on one will happen on the other. And red.
Red. Young?
Magkaiba yung kulay, then don't copy it. Separate component.
Pwede mong i-unlink parang ganun or kailangan mo talagang gumawa
I think copy pasting will do. But not through here. Using the body. Go back to the body. Then so here are the physical materials. If you don't want to use the materials, well, you can still use appearance just for some other colors. Then for the scene settings, there are already default environments, but you can also explore using your own backgrounds. Ayun. These are the downloads. Why do I have to download you again? Okay, so let me just download this. I hate you. Anyway, if you can download any of this, they would be available to you, and you can rotate your figure such that you can see the actual scenery in panoramic view. But for this case, what we only need is this portion. Wait, go home. Okay. With this, you can already get an image, but please, when you do that, remove all unnecessary elements. So we can use these light bulbs here. Uh, Joints. Where are the joints? We can remove the joints there, so it will not show up. And then some appearance settings under joints or assembly. Then since we don't have the joints anymore, we can render. Actually, you can do rendering through cloud for higher quality, but we have capture image which is very much similar to just screenshot. You can choose the setting that you want, but for the use of this one, we can simply have 800 by 600. And then if you want to just use the figure alone without the shadows, you can use transparent background. This is particularly useful when you want to put it in saan ba? In posters. So PNG, and then it's saved to pictures. And is it done? Done. Where are you? Ayun. So, eto siya. Wow, black. Oh. For this one, since the background is transparent, you can just put it in your publisher or your Word, and then it will ignore the other portions. Also, you can save the animation. I think so. Yeah, for the scenery. So, all of those are what I need from your figures. We need you to change the appearance. I need you to change the appearance, to put a scene, and to include a decal. Do you know what a decal means? Decal kapag naglagay ka ng figures. Oh, let's say for instance, etong crosslink lang yung lalagyan natin, or yeah, itong crosslink. And just the surface yung malalagyan. Tapos we want to put an image such as let's say ito. So ayan. So pwede nyong balutan yung buong figure or something like that.
Hindi na ako ng crosslink na may mukha niya.
Eh, one of the outputs of the... Wait lang. Output ba ng estudyante or ako? Ah. Here is one of the outputs kapag nagamit mo yung scene ng maayos. So, I think this is Ateneo. So, this is a
RNAO.
glass with the decal of the Ateneo logo under the scene of Plaza. Huh? Yeah. It includes shadows, reflections, lightings.
Kaya bang dimension access yung channel.
Kasi andito tapos hindi ko na alam. So, yan. You can explore them, you can play with them,